Yeah, what's happening? This is Big Spence from the Horton Shot. Out here repping my boy, E-Dog. Yeah, man. Get to it.
Get to it. Get to it. Get well. Horton out there. If it ain't Horton, it ain't important.
For real, yeah.
That's what they say.
It ain't important, man. That's for real, man.
The originals. The originals.
Look here, man. You already know signature nonetheless. I've always been my best. They said that we are strong together. We're strong together. My love for yours will last forever.
Yes,
sometimes
that's right.
It was just an idea until King David said it's time to bring it here. But just like everything, it had to begin. That's why Kate's disciple will never end. Love, life, and love, they will get us all started. Without wisdom, knowledge, and peace, and understanding will soon be departed. You already know the 6-point star, which represents the Star of David. How do? We make it last forever by using 360 degrees of knowledge in any given situation. For there's nothing impossible for Kate's disciple nation.
Woo!
sir.
Worried about him. I make 80,000 a year. We're not the same. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Shout out to my boy Zeke Black, letting the trolls know we not the same. You know what I'm saying? The brains is blown and the skies is the
Worried about him.
Father, please forbid. No lunch, I was packing guns. I just want my mama to be proud of her son. Back on the go, I'm going on the road. I've been here before.
You good boy?
I'm back on the go. I'm going on the road.
What's good? What's good, y'all? This your boy Ned Stars coming in from the Soto District here in Seattle, Washington. And let me tell you something. For once, in I guess really for the last month, it's been cool. It's nice and cool this time. It's overcast. It might even had a little bit of rain earlier today, but doggone it, it was needed and it feels good. It feels refreshing. Um, I'm over here today. I have plans on doing a little bit of streaming down here at the location where I like to go, man, especially when I'm trying to get me some coffee going to get things going, man, because, I work my shifts at night now to avoid that strong heat because I gotta try to keep it cool, man. So I come down here, man, and do my plots and my plans, man, to get my mind right, man, down here at Starbucks Corporation. I seen Jack Frost's poster on the wall. He's not admitted here. He can't be. He's shadow banned throughout the country for any Starbucks, and now they even got a monitor over the sugars and creams. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're here at corporate Starbucks. They're not answering your call, Jack, so don't even bother. Even though they already told him there is no corporate number. Well, you gotta be somebody. You gotta be somebody. You dig? But let me get this camera back around and get this back over here on me. So yeah, I'm coming together. We're gonna bring you some updates and some things, some other personal family issues too that have occurred. But first and most, man, I want to thank everybody that participated yesterday and just viewed in and did their thing, man, on putting the weirdos on blast. They're on blast. Oh, for sure, they on blast. And when the tally was done, now mind you, we started our stream like 8 hours later after the weirdo had did his stream, and his numbers they are shook up. That's all I can tell you. They shook up. He's all shook up, man. That's all I can tell you. His numbers didn't have no credibility to compare with what ours is doing. And I'm like, damn, man, what happened? You running low on your funds? You running low on your funds to buy views and stuff? Because man, we got more numbers, more likes, and more cash apps. More importantly, more cash apps than this weirdo. It's funny as hell because all I know is that, like I said, man, the truth gotta come to the top. The proof's always gonna be in the cream, and that's what it's gotta be, man. We gotta have cream on the scene, not no fake ass, baking soda ass representatives of the sector. Angel Christmas, where you been? Where you been, my guy? Salute to you too, straight up. 1, 2, Freddie, what's happening? Thank you guys for coming through. But yeah, we was basically we put him on blast in a really, really thorough way. You feel me? And there's just no way that this guy can even, can even think that, first of all, we're not competing, but there really is no competition. Okay, there's no competition because, yesterday was very substantial on what that so-called meant. You know what I mean? I put this on my community wall. I hope y'all got a chance to see it. I tagged some people, whatnot, to see to see what it is we're doing. You feel me? And so I had to show the numbers because at the end of the day, the numbers ain't lying. So it is what it is. That's cool, man. Hey, Angel, we want y'all to be busy, man. First and foremost, man, you guys got to be busy, man. That's why I love working with y'all because you guys are doing, you got a job, you got responsibilities, and you're handling. We're not bums sitting on the couch or sitting up in a room, dry bagging and dry panhandling, trying to make a living. No, we don't do that. We're too busy for that. Feel me? But yeah, here's the side by side early on, and I just did a side by side to show, how the stream went out. Okay, head up. We was right there, man. We had half the hours that he was up. He was up like way before us. He gets up. I don't even know if he even goes to sleep because he probably be up doing powder all night. Who knows? and then on his final tweak, he does a stream. You feel me? Well, he was up all night, and he comes out with this, and within half the time, and I can't even tell if these views are real from him, but them was his views. Okay, so 8 hours later, I'm assuming it was almost 8 hours later, he we caught him in views, and we had way more likes. He don't have no likes. Nobody likes you, weirdo. It's just what it is. Nobody likes you. You always trying to say people don't want to listen. They don't like listening to me. Well, I don't believe you, because I've always been known for my voice. Even doing radio, doing TV, interviews, all the stuff that I've been doing, I've been known for that. The only person who said some stuff like that was this hating ass, soft, Donnie Simpson, gay ass voice, the mop up himself, who don't show nothing but his shoulders and his neck and his head. Why is that? Why don't you ever show your body? Well, I already know why, man. We know why, man. Because you're just a big old fat cucumber looking nigga. I could clown this dude every time I don't even have to listen to him. All I just got to do is just look at him. I'm looking at real. Well, we don't have to doctor the pictures or none of that. Just show them. This is you. You're a fat, dumpling looking, unathletic, never jog, don't ride a bike ass motherfucker. Won't walk the block, scared to death, big old fat ass oatmeal eating ass nigga. That's all I can say. Oh, and he straight up, let's be honest with you, man. The boy ain't eating right. We already know he's eating top ramen for dinner most of the time. Only time it's a treat is when that EBT comes in. But again, y'all seen the numbers. You seen how we did, so I wanted to give a shout out to you guys, man, and let you know, man, I appreciate y'all coming and representing the way you did, because it ain't no contest, man. It's not a contest, bro. But it is what it is. When you look at it and you look at the side by side, all you can say is that, okay, at the end of the day, you don't measure up with us. Period, point blank. You don't even measure up with us. So what's the sense of us even thinking that you interrupting what we doing? You don't. You try to interrupt. You put yourself in our business, and you attack all the people on our channels and our platform. Why? Because you're not effective. Because we don't want to fuck with you. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. The proof is so-called in the pudding. Okay, and when you see the numbers, it tells on themselves. It's just gotten worse. In fact, right now, if we talk at real time subscription, real time counts, we're killing them again. We're killing them again. How my audio sound, y'all? So I already know there's nothing he can do, nothing he can say that's gonna make me feel a kind of way like you are not somebody that's pertinent around here. You know what I mean? You're not competition. Boy, you ain't got no females, you ain't got no money, you ain't got nothing going on for yourself. So why do you keep trying to say we're trying to compete with you? You putting yourself in the way just so you can get blasted. But this ain't really about the weirdo, okay? But I just wanted to give y'all an update. We killing them with the numbers. You know, we're killing them with y'all support. You guys are real in the chat. He has nobody in his chat. Nobody likes him. If you look at the yellow arrow, nobody likes him. Okay, and we got more views than him. And not only that, y'all support. Y'all donate to the Cash App, all that. It's all good, man. You do the super chats. I'm extremely happy with what growth we've got, and that's the bottom line. We're growing. We're nearing in on 2K. Real subscribers, mind you, not these fake ass paid for subscribers that this boy went and bought. Come on, man. Did I put all that on the platter and showed you what it was? Did I show you right here how he got 600 subs in one night? Come on, there's none of that. What he's doing is real. It's not real, okay? So we just have to just keep making sure that while we're doing our thing, that, you know, we stay focused on the task at hand, and that's giving out the real. We got to give out real information, real content. You feel me? Yeah. And Weirdo says, man, can y'all subscribe to my channel, man? Can y'all subscribe to the channel and put a like on it while we're doing this doggone thing, okay? Shout out to you, Weirdo. I know you in the bushes. Thank you for the view. So, you know, I have, you know, for whatever reason, as of late, I was playing some stuff from the old label, you know, and everything that I had, right? All the 2 albums that I put out were produced by one guy, all right? One guy. I call him like my little brother, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I helped him coin his name because his name is Lewis. But we kept saying, man, you need a name, man. You need a name. And so I came up with well, how about Illusions, you know? We were going through so many names. He liked Illusions, you know? He coined himself that. All of his productions are called that. And so he's the one that did all the music for us, right? And I played a cut just the other day, and this is one of the first albums that he produced for me. Okay? His first album, Gangsta X to X-Files, featuring Corrupt, San Quinn, a whole bunch of Bay Area artists, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Some Seattle local artists, some what I call it, E-Dog, them guys definitely was on the album. I mean, it was a nice breakout album, a nice premiere album for the label. You know what I'm saying? A fully finished product that we put out there that's still out there on all streaming platforms, all right? Well, this guy, my guy, Illusions, was the one who produced the album, right? Now, he's always been locked in with us. We've always, you know, looked at each other like family. And, of course, we go through our times up and down, whatever, just like any other brother would with his brother. In fact, with some brothers, it even comes to blows. But at the end of the day, they still brothers, okay? That's what it means the most, you know. That blood is thicker than mud. You feel me? And the other album that he did, which was the last one we were all able to collaborate on, was Gangsta X the X Factor. All right. Now, mind you, this was a classic, okay? And every chart that we put it on, we always got at least the top 5, and a couple of the singles went number 1. All right. But before we could get into it, like I said, to go on that grand tour, to go on that breakout tour, and this becomes really, really notable, things fell apart. We did the YSL. We didn't get a RICO, but cats went to jail, went to prison, they went away, okay? And we didn't get a chance to really get into the music like we wanted to. But one thing I always told Illusions is that, and if you see Illusions' name is there on the credits, you feel me? His name's right there on the credits, is that, you know, us being, you know, you being the producer and me being the executive producer, rappers are going to come and go, okay? They're going to come and go, right? They will come and go, but the label, the production, the executive producer and the producer, they're not going nowhere. You know, if you got your game plan, you'll last longer than a rapper. I mean, let's look at it. Like, what is the expected lifespan of a rapper. I mean, and I don't mean as in physical bio life. I mean as in what's your label like? What, 5 to 10 years maybe if you get a good run. If you get a good run, you know what I'm saying. But a producer can go on and on and on, and definitely the label is an entity. We already know you get new talent all the time. You know what's the silliest thing I've heard though? I heard a goofy say, "What? Why do you associate yourself with young people?" And it's like, are you serious? Do you know who's doing all the music and all the movements right now and making all the money and bringing in the new fads and the new everything? It's young people, okay? And the label has to always bring in new people. Whether you're a label, whether you're doing media content, whether you're a media company, whatever, you bring in new people, fresh minds, fresh attitudes, you know what I'm saying? Fresh hunger, okay? And this is a continual ongoing thing. But see, we talking about people that don't even work around people. Don't even know how to work with people. Don't know nothing about having a company or a label. They went and bought an LLC if they thought that made them the CEO. Like, no, man, CEO is of a company with employees, okay? What are you the CEO of? Nothing? Like your chats? So, I had told y'all before, my producer, and he's a super, he done produced for everybody, including, he's always trying to get Sugar T to do music for him, and E40 and all them, and his cousin Kevin has already got platinum records with E40. So it's just an ongoing family thing, okay? We're connected with this type of shit. Okay, we already know that the people that talk shit about whatever music we've done is hating like a motherfucker. Kevin Jones in the building, and he comes throwing bolos. He said, LLC, legitimate loser clown. Facts. Because it's like, dude, you're not doing nothing with that, but just saying you got it. That's all you're doing. You're not making it work. None of the shit this motherfucker made any traction. And at 47 years old, he's trying to be a rapper now. Weirdo lies, okay? We know who he's talking about. He was hating so bad on what we did yesterday. And like I said, the numbers are speaking for themselves, all right? But like I was saying about this, this family member, of mine, he went to the Philippines this last summer. And he's been looking for love and doing this thing. And I'm like, man, go ahead, man. I'm doing something else right now. I'm doing this media game. And I like it because it's just another aspect of the label that needs to be something that's being done, And I've always been behind the scenes, always been behind the buttons and switches, as I called it, even on the radio shows, I'm not that type of person that has to feel like I have to be in front of the camera. In fact, I always tried to get other people to do that part for me. I used to, give inspiring MCs or whatnot, hostesses. I like to have a young lady up in there. And as you can look back on my catalog, you'll see I got females that did interviews and spoke and did all this for the label. Okay, that's my thing. I'd rather put people on. You feel me? But no, some people who have never had attention before think they gotta put their ugly face in front of everything. And I'm like, dude, that's what's killing your whole platform off. Is your ugly Tupac so-called looking face. Oh shit. I said, no, LLC is the losing, laughing Crip clown. What the fuck, man? He's a hater. God, he's a hater. He made like 5. He's got like 5 shorts and posts and all this stuff up on his face. I just put up one showing the numbers. We're beating your ass. Like how AD be doing, showing the numbers and when our guy comes in talking about what the numbers are, We're killing frauds. We're killing them. And they hate it because at the end of the day, the math don't lie. The math don't lie. That's 0.6. That's astronomical. You're getting your ass whooped astronomically to have 60,000 subs. Well, this cat somehow, like I showed y'all, got 1,200 subs in 2 days. And he got the nerve to be talking about somebody got fake views and shit. I'm like, dude, nothing about this dude is fucking real, man. And at the end of the day, we're looking at, you know, hold on, this is my dude right here, Illusions. He's checking in. He's, like I said, he's back. We check on him right now. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you, Illusions. So he's back from the Philippines, but hey, man, wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, this is a lot about to do with the title. Okay. So Illusion's got a brother. Remember, he's got a family that's very notable in Seattle. Okay, Illusion's dad was head coach of Garfield Powerhouse Basketball. Garfield is a high school in Seattle that's known nationally. In fact, per capita, we've sent more players to the NBA between these 3 high schools than any other city. Okay, Garfield, Franklin, and Rainier Beach. Go Google it. Do the math and see what it says. I tell you, no lie. For whatever reason, the talent comes from these schools and they do their thing. Okay? And Illusion's brother was, not only that, his father was a coach at the school. Okay? And they was winning titles and all that. And of course, his son, Tavio, which is Lewis's younger brother, followed his path. Lewis went to music, obviously, and Tavio stayed with the sports. So Tavio created a lot of things, man, with what he was doing, okay? And he, I got it right here. I'm gonna run some of his history back. Tavio Hobson had a Seattle Youth Sports nonprofit program that just kept growing with money from billionaire Steve Ballmer. Does that ring a bell? Steve Ballmer, former CEO of Microsoft. These are the kind of people that are connecting with us around here in Seattle. Why? Because like I said, all of the corporations, for whatever reason, have honed themselves to the Puget Sound. Microsoft, Starbucks, Apple, okay, this goes on and on and on. And Lewis's brother Tavio had tied in because he was the head coach out at the basketball out at Lakeside, which they were trying to make into a powerhouse, and he had honed in to the school. This is outside near the Kirkland, Juanita area here in Seattle, which is highly affluent. Let's just say highly affluent. Lakeside is a private school, and they were honing it into a powerhouse. And Lewis's brother, Tavio, was the main proprietor of this whole movement, okay? And as you can see, who is he working with? He's working with Steve Ballmer. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. This is the type of area that we live in where you never know. You could be sitting here just as I'm doing, having a drink of whether it's water or coffee in front of Starbucks, and you don't know who you're going to bump into. And if you have the right blueprint together and the right plan together, anything could happen, all right? Anything could happen. So Tavio, Lewis's brother, my producer, he, developed a program called A+, which was mentoring youth, okay? And as you can see, he worked with a lot of kids, and he was helping turn Lakeside into a powerhouse. Well, Steve Ballmer's kids went to Lakeside, and he was coaching and teaching and training those youth, okay? His kids. So all of this led into a plus situation, okay? which is what it should be all about. It should be about a plus situation. There's a picture of Tavio. He looked just like his brother, Lewis. If you're listening, Lou. And all you Hobsons look the same, straight up. And this is who he was tied into. Well, Tavio ended up working for the Los Angeles Clippers and doing some more work and whatnot. And it's just like, these are the type of people that I like to be associated with. Obviously, I mean, not because they're so rich or anything like that, because they're animate and dedicated to what it is they're doing. And one of the main things with Tavio was working with youth, something that I did for almost 20 something years. Okay. So I can go over all of these same paths with these guys and say, okay, yeah, if I didn't know them, I kind of knew them. I met paths, I competed against them, whatever. This is my life. All right. And just so happened, the bond that I share with the Hobson family is the fact that I had Lewis become a super producer behind our label. All right. Well, Lewis contacted me today. He was leaving comments. I don't know if any of y'all seen it, because he didn't know how to reach out to me. He's been in the Philippines. He's been with his wife. Okay. He married a wife over there. He went over there and he's living the life with his feet in the sand. And if that's what makes you go, man, hey man, more for you. And I said that. I mean, so there's a lot of us who wish we had our feet in the sand with the palm trees, okay? We wish we had all that. So we don't, but we got to work hard as hell for this shit. But I always told them that I would be there one day. I'm going to go there and check you out. Who knows? Do whatever it is. Might invest over there and whatnot and do our doggone thing. So, but he hit me up today. He's left comments on the chat. I'm gonna take him down, Lewis, because I know it's family, but I know you was trying your best to figure out how to reach out to me, and you got to me. So evidently, Tavio, Lewis's brother, has passed away, and just unexplained circumstances. They found him deceased at his home, and it's an ongoing investigation. So it's like, at this point, and all I can tell is my young dude, he's my, we've been through a lot already together, me and him. He knows what I've been through in regards to my son and all of the stuff that went down, and wood grain, and just me and him been through some shit, okay? Street shit, music shit, family shit, okay? And so he's experiencing this, okay? His son, his little brother's passed away. And that's why he told me he's already back in Seattle. So I'm looking forward to seeing him, but I'm also looking forward to try to help out any kind of way I can, in regards to his brother, man. So I just want to send out right now RIP, to Tavio, and prayers up for his family, whom, like I said, been very, very close, working with me for the last 10 years, especially Lewis. And hopefully, there'll be some things that can be learned here in the next couple. They don't know. It's unexplainable. Tavio was only 34 years old, something like that. Young dude, man. Young dude. So I know my guy, he's a little shook up. And I just want you to know, man, we're here thinking about you. He said he'd been spying on me. He definitely seen what went down yesterday with the weirdo and whatnot. And he's like, he's kind of hot about it. And see, that's what the weirdo don't understand, is that, there's a lot of people, man, don't like what you're doing, bro. And anything could happen, bro. You need to, because this is a different town. I already showed you that it gets down, okay? And now I'm an old dude, right? I take this shit upon myself to handle the business, but a lot of people don't like it. They're like, man, you ain't got to do all that shit. They look at me as the chief. You know what I'm saying? They're like, no, you ain't got to move. And this guy don't understand. He keeps talking about he lucky I ain't over there. No, you're lucky you ain't over here. That's the bottom line. You're lucky I'm not over there. Yeah, you're lucky I am not over there. Because it will be some problems, straight up. It'll be some problems, and it won't be for me. Don't think I got this old and all these stripes for nothing, bruh. I do the job and I finish it. So you can stop with all the wishful thinking and all the threats because they ain't going nowhere. We all know you're just an internet warrior, okay? You're a fake-ass keyboard crip. A keyboard crip. That's what I'm rolling with. But, you know, Lou, I just want to tell you, on this life, man, just keep your head up, man. Keep God first. You know what I'm saying? God be there for your moms. I know she's going through, and I want y'all to know whatever y'all need, from me to come help y'all do, I'm with it, man. Just like when your father got put to rest, you know what I'm saying? God bless his soul too, you know what I mean? Don't worry, man. I always put that first. That's always first. Whatever fucked up shit we went through, even between ourselves, I'm not holding it to you. All right? I'm on my platform letting it be known. And that means I definitely gotta hold it. I gotta hold it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like bad mouthing coming up about me. Because at my age, it's like first and foremost to be considered like a upstanding person. I think hard on that. Like I gotta be an example, and that's what I'm being. Some people hate it. I don't give a fuck because them people that sitting over there hating, we already know what their life's like. You don't take care of your kids. You don't got a job. You know what I'm saying? You call yourself selling dope. I'm like, are you selling dope to who? Your own people? Those little white devils? That's it? That's your hustle with EBT money? Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't nobody. And anybody tell you about me, they'll tell you, I done ran a couple blocks around this joint. I know already. You baking something, nigga. But essentially, that's the whole reason why I came up in here, man. Just want to say, rest in peace to my guy's brother, man. I hope everything, comes out in his favor, and I hope that he's being embraced by God right now. I'd say yes, as much as he dedicated himself to kids and doing nonprofit work and all that, all the things, and I can share with it because I did all of these things myself. Same thing. And I just hope it's enough points to get into the everlasting. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I ain't gonna hold y'all up much longer. It's getting a little windy out here. I think it's getting ready to finally break and rain some more. Just let y'all see what it's looking like right now, because it's getting a little worse out here. It's the wind blowing, leaves is blowing around, trees is blowing. It's cloudy out. I just got hit in the head with a leaf, but so it's looking like I'm from the Starbucks. But we don't care. We do this all the time, and we love it over here. So with that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in, and just remember, man, just what the title is, man. Death smiles on everybody. All we can do is smile back. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Go find whatever it is, your higher power, Allah, God, Jesus, whatever it takes for you to get to where you reach some peace in your life, and embrace it, man, because life is that long. That being said, y'all be cool.